Hi everybody, I'm creating this video to discuss some things you need to know for this week and to help answer some questions that I received recently. First, last night the Office Fundamental assignments were due. You should have completed the Tech in Action Chapter 1 quiz as well. Chapter 1, Using Technology to Change the World. Many of you did not complete the Chapter 1 quiz in the Technology in Action folder, nor the Office Fundamental assignment. So I understand that there may be some confusion on what to do for the first set of assignments, so I will give you this week to complete those assignments for 100%. So let me show you where the actual instructions were for Chapter 2, Week 2 instructions. This is the assignment for Week 2. These are the exercises in my IT lab that were due. In this week, we are working with Excel Chapter 1, Introduction to Excel. I want to point out that in previous semesters, the hands-on step-by-step instructions, the yellow pages, were required. Students were required to upload them to the drop boxes in PAWS. Well, I'm making those assignments this semester optional in the online class. I do want you to read the chapter, especially the white pages. The white pages provide information on the concepts, the commands, and why you're doing what you're doing in Excel. But the required assignments that will be graded are all in my IT lab. You want to complete the training exercise, the grader projects 1 and 2, and the end of chapter quiz. Also, if you didn't do the Chapter 1 quiz in the Technology in Action Chapter 1 folder, do that this week as well. And don't forget, Test 1 is this week, end February 6th through the 8th. I also want to announce that I was premature in omitting integrity for this semester. I found out that I can't. I must require you to proctor your exams, use integrity for this class. Integrity, this class is used in a research project for integrity, and we need all the data for this semester. So you will be required to proctor your exams, use integrity. All you need is a web camera attached to your computer system. If you're using a notebook that has an embedded webcam, you can use that as well. And remember that there are webcams available in at all libraries, at every campus and center. If you have any questions at all about integrity, let me know via email. As you see, we are covering a lot of content in this course, so it is very important that you complete the assignments each week to make sure you do not get behind. And you want to be reminded that you are learning an industry skill that will surely help you in your business careers in this class. I had a question about the temporary access to my IT lab. Some of you, when you created your accounts, you used the either 14 or 21 day free access, which is the temporary code to allow you to complete your My IT lab assignments until you get your textbooks and are able to enter your access code that you purchased. Well, that access will be ending. The free access will be ending soon. So make sure that you have purchased your textbook and that you have a My IT Lab access code that you can enter in My IT Lab to continue accessing the assignments. Another question I had was from Chapter 1, the hands-on exercises, locating the data files that are needed to create those files. Well, there are no data files for Chapter 1. Those exercises are started from scratch. Your grades showing up in the grade book. This semester we started using the gradebook sync feature in My IT Lab that should sync the grades in PAWS, and they're not done automatically. I will try to do that every Monday to sync the grades from the current assignments that we're working on in pause. I won't seek everything, just the assignments that we're working on. And I'm still working on that feature and learning how to sync the grades and make them show up in pause the way they are supposed to. Your grades may not show up now like they should. So please don't be concerned about that. I'm working on that this week to get them to show up like they should. I got a question from someone. They were really confused on what they should do because there is a lot of content in this course. And even if you look at the instructions, there is a lot of stuff that you could do, that you should do in order to learn the terminology, in order to learn the skills that are needed to complete the task in Excel. So if you were pushed for time, what should you do in Chapter 1? Well, if you are new to Excel, brand new to Excel, or you know just a little bit about Excel, but you don't have much experience entering formulas, then you should watch the PowerPoint presentation in the Excel module while at the same time reading the white pages. These are the white pages in the textbook that are between the hands-on exercises. Okay, and if you like, you can take a look at the chapter videos that appear within the Chapter 1 module in pause. But it's very necessary for you to do these items this week. Complete the training exercise in pause in MIS2749. Do the projects 1 and 2 for Chapter 1 and the end of chapter quiz. And of course, doing the Chapter 1 quiz in Technology in Action and completing Test 1. Someone else asked how to access MyIT because it's different from the way we have done it in the past. Well, within pause, you click on Resources and then Pearson MyLab and Mastering, and then click the white bar that changes gray. On this page, you click MyIT Course Home, and that should log you into the course. And I think if you click on Course Materials, or maybe I think when you do it, your course materials should automatically come up. The chapters for the Tech in Action book appear in this folder. The Exploring Excel 2013 chapters appear in this folder. So these are the assignments that you should complete for Chapter 1. And this is an ebook that you have access to, that you can access on any device and have the textbook pages available to you. To access your tests, go to the test folder, and you will do that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this weekend to complete Test 1. When you are completing the assignments, I want you to remember that when completing your assignments in MyIT, I want you to be reminded that all grades below 75, so 74 and below, will not be recorded in pause. So you must score at least 75 on the assignments. And for the training and the project assignments, you can do those an unlimited number of times. The quizzes, however, you only have 2 attempts to complete the quizzes. And that's for the Excel textbook and for the Technology in Action textbook. The quiz is 2 attempts. Your goal should be to score 100 on the project assignments, the training. Most students do score 100 on the training, but your goal, again, should be to score 100 on the project assignments and on the end of chapter quizzes. Now, in pause, in the week 3 module, here's a video that will explain to you how to use the Grader project. This video will explain how to complete the Grader project assignments, and also how to view your results and how to tell what you have done incorrectly so that you can redo the exercise or perform that step again and upload it to pause again for grading. So make sure you watch that video. I think that's all I have for this week. And I hope you all enjoy Chapter 1, Introduction to Excel, and good luck on your test this weekend. If you have any questions, please post them in pause. Have a great week.